Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind, two of the top 4 seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step, as we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a team from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Returner decides to fair catch this. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. He went for it, and he gets it on the scramble. That is deflating for this defense.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. And they pick up the first down, tackled at the 25.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
The Buffaloes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Important second down play coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Colorado. And wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. First down here for this offense. He hands it off from the gun. Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback with another carry. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He's moving out of the pocket now. Well, he scrambled and scrambled. Doesn't get the ball away and is finally dropped for a sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On third down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
See if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. To throw, it's Bailey. Looking right, this one caught. And they bring them down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. Powerful running into the secondary. It's a solid gain to pick up the first down and what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the catch downfield. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
First and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Miami. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And there's the point after. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. This one will be fair caught. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Runner with an impressive spin move there. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
To throw, it's Anderson. Caught quickly. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. With the return, it's Welch. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it. They're able to knock it away.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
He'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And I tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have got to be watching this game and being very proud.
Pulls it in. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff heading left. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
He'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
And we'll set up for the PAT. Oh, he missed it. It's no good, and they still trail by a point. Now they get set to kick it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They're looking to protect the lead and protect the football. The last possession, remember, ended in a fumble. Using his legs here. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Offense getting set. It's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Catch made down inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Pressure is coming. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush to sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Back to pass. It's Bailey. He's looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Stop for no gain, and that'll be the final play of the first half. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Buffaloes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. And for our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Now it's second down here. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Looking for the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Touchdown, Canes. It was a foot race and he won it. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Griffin.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Trying to extend the play. Receiver makes the catch. And he's going to be stopped short. The two-point try fails. They're still down by 2. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. The defense showing blitz here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And the Buffaloes will have 1st and 10 here. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
First down and 10 now. Receiver in motion now. And looking to throw now on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incompletion makes it second down. And there's the handoff. Running with purpose.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back is having a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Quarterback drops back. The pass is caught, and he goes down, but the important thing is enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's 3rd down and short. You've got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the 1st down.
The Buffaloes trying to cash in here in the red zone. Here's the handoff. Spinning out of the tackle. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. He's got room looking for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship. And you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. That is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. That is a huge play. Finally brought down to the 46-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
To the air, it's Bailey. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Throws it to the right. He's got it for a big gain. They make the 1st down, brought down to the 31.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown for the U. Here we go. National championship game, fourth quarter. One possession game, Kirk. Let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense has done their job to give themselves a chance. But what about their opponent? What about the other side? How will they handle this pressure? Late in the game, they still have the lead. I want to see what their plan of attack is and how aggressive they might be willing to be.
And the fair catch is made right on the 5. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Makes a quick catch. And they get him down after the completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Press coverage now from the secondary. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's looking deep here. Catch made at the 20 and the deep shot. Big gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It will cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. To the air. It's Bailey. Finds an open target on the left side. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's going to float this one to the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking to throw it again. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Miami. That's a huge touchdown. Still trailing for a one-possession game with that trophy on the line right now.
Well, the national championship's on the line. The offense has done their job, and now it's up to their own defense. Can they get a stop and get the ball back to their offense with a chance to make this thing get really interesting?
No problem with BAT right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll call for the fair catch here. offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The short completion of the tight end. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Penalty makes it 1st and long. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He escapes the sack. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes, and he takes off and picks up a first down.
And of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Running with purpose. He'll go down, but that stiff arm earned him first down yardage. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. And the Buffaloes line up on 1st and 10 now. It's an option look. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Second down play coming up. They're going to run it here. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Short now for the offense from the +25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a quick grab. Moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback just takes a knee. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Colorado Buffaloes.